Welcome back to another episode of Door Kickers 2 Task Force North, where we've been using realistic military doctrine CQB tactics to play this game, Door Kickers 2 Task Force North. If you like what you see here and you don't yet own this game, you can purchase a copy of it from my game store at nexus.gg/controlledpairsgaming. And if you do choose to purchase the game from my game store, it will support the channel directly, and I'm very grateful for each of you who purchased the game from my store. Today, we are taking a look at the level called Fire Sale. This is a hostage rescue. In fact, it's a stop execution variety hostage rescue, which in Door Kickers 2 means that there is an unknown timer to me that will eventually expire. And when it does expire, the hostages that are scattered but unknown to me across this map right now will be executed, causing mission failure. That means that when we're performing our analysis of the map, I need to make a good, educated, or well-informed guess on where those hostages might be, and then choose a direct route or a safe route that can move relatively quickly directly to those hostages, and then select the right people and the right gear to get us there. I've already done some of that analysis prior to me beginning this recording. I'll go ahead and kind of walk you through what I've done so far. So first things first, it looks like we're at some sort of car dealership. I can kind of just guess that based off of what it looks like. I've got cars inside what looks to be a showroom. It also looks like there's been some sort of forced entry. You can see some kind of like blood splatter or something like that in the showroom. I've got a large parking lot that separates my assault force from the target area. You can see we've arrived in these two MAT-Vs, these mine-resistant, ambush-protected vehicles, the all-terrain variant of them, it seems. And I have 8 assaulters to find these hostages and get them out safely. And not only is there this large showroom in the center with evidence of a forced entry or some sort of struggle and perhaps an injured person already somewhere in this area, but there's also several other kind of areas around it. So I've got some sort of like parking or, some sort of space over here, which is essentially a structure. I'm just going to treat it like a room and clear it in that way. I've got barricades over here. And then there's 2 other kind of side structures. There's this kind of like office or executive area. So it looks like maybe this is like the showroom, and this is like maybe finance or accounting or whatever other business functions might be going on. And then I've also got over here some sort of garage or something like that, with vehicles parked in it. I have to kind of guess where I think the hostages are at. Like clearly, if you work in this dealership, you could be anywhere on here. Like there could be civilians in the parking lot fleeing the scene. There could be civilians over here in the shop. There could be civilians in the garage that are in danger. But if this is like a robbery gone wrong, my assumption is that those who arrived to perpetrate this crime are probably in the showroom, or at least that's where they started. And maybe they've barricaded now and they've taken hostages while we try to negotiate. It's kind of like a counter-terror military operation. We're a military assault force arriving in military vehicles, so it's not law enforcement in nature per se. But I do think that there's likely hostages, certainly in the showroom. And then if I had to make a second guess, I think probably over here in this room. So those are the 2 structures I'm prioritizing the clearance of in my search for these hostages, so we can try to rescue them before they are executed. And by choosing to target this area, that means I am sort of wishing away or really hoping that there are no hostages over here in this area. There certainly could be, and I may pay for it, but I'm going all in over here. Reason for that is kind of based off the analysis that I just kind of described, and then the fact that I only have 8 people to do this. In a real world situation, I'd have significantly more to accomplish this mission, but today we've got 8, and given my 8, I've divided them into 2 teams. One of those teams is of 3 assaulters and the other is of 5. My 5-man team is right here. It is all of the assault class. It is Peanut, Drummer, Bacon, Philly, and Gold. And these guys are armed with the MP5 SD6 SMG, which fires the 9mm and subsonic, so it's nice and quiet. They're also taking the M9 suppress, so obviously the goal here is to go quiet and fast. We're bringing the level 4 front and back plates. No side plates today because we're focusing on mobility. And then across this assault element, I'm bringing a mix of frag grenades, flashbangs, wall charges. I'm also bringing stingers and smokes, and then slap charges to get explosive breaches in these doors. And that's my assault element. So we're kind of using a set piece, moving piece as we establish this L. The other half of the L is going to be this this set piece that's going to be tasked with establishing a base of fire if it turns into that kind of situation, but more importantly, isolating portions of this objective from the rest of it and helping me build situational awareness inside. I'm going to do that with 2 snipers, Duck and Prime. Both of them are using the M110 SAS. And I also have Goose over here with the 203, providing local security for both of those snipers should we take any sort of counterattack from this direction, and then also having that 203 so I can put 40 Mike inside the objective if I have to. I think that 40 Mike can sling smoke as well, but I'm not certain of that. These snipers do have front, back, and side plates because they're not going to be moving a whole lot, and they also have smoke so they can toss some obscuration as we need it. The plan... Remember, I'm not, entirely sure. I really don't know because this is a blind look. I don't know where the enemy is located. But I do see that there's a big open kind of glass pane here and here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke up this area real good, and I'm going to smoke up this area real good because I think the bad guys came from over here. Like, I think these vehicles might belong to the bad dudes based off of them being partially parked on the sidewalk and based off of them being trucks and doors open. So it looks like they kind of drove to the X and these vehicles jumped out, and then they kind of breached and went straight inside like that. So given that we see, 1 truck, you can assume, 3 people or more in the cab, and then 3 to 5 or more in the back. But this little truck here, who knows? I could have 10, 15, 20 people in if you cram enough. And this other little Hilux looking thing probably has 2 to 3 up front and then 3 to 5 in the back. So we're talking like section size element scattered across this place. But we'll try to smoke up this area, rapidly move to, and then make a decision on entry. The goal, what I'm thinking is go explosive here and explosive here, Simo, and then go dynamic in here, and then also go dynamic in here. And go to work in that way. Super dangerous for God knows so many reasons. But what I don't want to do is go running through the front door because that's absolutely where they're going to be expecting me to come to. And I also don't want to go running across where they can see me through those glass windows. And I also want to make sure I can get some standoff and build some situational awareness by peeking through those glass windows early if I can. I'm taking another risk by bringing the MP5s. I don't even know if I'm going to maintain surprise long enough to use them, but I'm hoping if we are compromised, it's this element out here that's compromised so that the enemy thinks that my assault force is kind of pinned behind the trucks, and I can maintain surprise with at least this small assault element as we go over here. So that's kind of like my John Madden explanation. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the plan and see how this thing goes. Remember, the replay, when, hopefully, we're eventually successful, will be at the end of this video. Let's get started planning. All right. So everyone's told to at least stay quiet initially. I do kind of want to pie here. Actually, you know what? The first thing I'm going to do, because we're on a clock, we're on a timer, is I am 100% going to get these smokes out right away. Smoke there. There's my other smoke right there. So that'll give me my 3 smokes that we can start getting out right away. That should give me enough obscuration to make a break for it up front. So here we go with the smokes. All right, smokes are out. Next thing I'm going to do is pie this corner. I'm going to be prepared to pie this corner. I'm going to have everyone stay quiet for now, and then what I'm also going to do is be prepared to pie this corner. I have these tied to a go code, so basically the moment I am compromised, I can allow these guys to execute a, what I would call like a security sweep, and just get better angles of fire, better sectors of fire once we're compromised. Right now, I want them hidden until we don't think... until they get compromised. That's the bottom line. Next, we're going to have to pull along security and get in here quick. So what I think I'm going to do is choke up this stack. Let me take a look here. So because we're in a hurry, I hate this. I really do. But I think I'm going to kind of go... I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'm going to allow a center check to happen here. I'm struggling because this is a threat, and so is this. They're both threats. So what I'm going to do is pie this corner to build SA before we commit to the threshold and go dynamic. Okay, that looks good. We're going to roll straight in here. Hold that. 3-man. Come this way. There we go. 4-man. Come here. We're going to push long with both of these guys. Okay, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and send more smoke because we've got time for it. We'll put smoke here. Put smoke here. Put smoke here. While that smoke is going out, we're going to restack. Okay, that smoke's out. I think we still have good obscuration, so I'm going to go ahead and make my move. And then the risk here, obviously, is now I'm moving across what I consider to be a large open danger area right here. I'm really trusting that this obscuration is going to keep me safe from any enemy that might be over here. Only 11 seconds have elapsed in real time since this whole thing started. So now's the fun part. Here we go. Moving straight into our breach. Risk here, right? Here, I'll use this guy to pull security for our breach. I hate this because, I mean, I've got no guarantee there's no hostage there. I'm just taking a gamble. But, you know, here's to hoping, right? All right, the fun's about to begin, boys. Okay, we're getting set. Come on, come on, come on. This breach is set. I'm going to set that to the A go code. This breach is set. We're going to set that also to the A go code. How are we going to do this? We'll go ahead and stack here. That was a freaking accidental breach, but hey, we're in. Here we go. Number 1 man will come in here. He can already clear most of this initially, and he'll go ahead and push straight. Go sprint to this, and then hold long. 2 man. He'll end up high-lowing with him. Also at a sprint, because remember, this is super dynamic. He'll hold right there. These guys over here are going to breach moments later. I'm also going to authorize A here in a second. That's going to allow these guys to begin their security sweeps and isolation. Over here, this breach is also going to go. As soon as it does go, number 1 man will push here. 2 man push here. 3 man will come with number 1 man here. And I imagine these guys are going to get in a hell of a gunfight here very quickly. We're just hoping that they've still got the element of surprise. Here we go.
Alpha, go.
Big gunfight. Hostage right here. I need these DMRs in the fight, like, right now. These guys no longer have to be quiet. Need you guys to start doing work. So that's a veteran insurgent. That's a grunt insurgent. I'm looking for guys who might want to execute my hostages right now. I see a hostage there, hostage there. No hostages in here quite yet. The good news is we didn't, y'all need to sprint to get into cover and stay alive. And I think, man, I don't see any other hostages quite yet, but it's tough to say. It is tough to say. Contact left, that's going to be a problem. These barricaded shooters here are going to get us fast. That's a problem with dynamic entry. We're in contact on the flank right now. These 3, we may lose them here because of this PK. But we're committed through the breach, and I mean, it's just a a rough situation. I could shoot a GL over their head, which is insane, but it is an option. I think he's even, yeah, he's already dead. All right, we lost one assaulter. This guy is still getting it. Boys, we really need these DMRs to get in the fight fast. Over here, we're still doing okay. We're going to go ahead and... yeah, we'll prep right here. We'll kick this. I wonder if he can kick it like from the edge. Yeah. And then pull security over his shoulder while we do it. Hate this. These guys are in a bad way over here. If anyone's still alive, we definitely need to start getting some bangs in the fight. That's a good place for one there. These guys are both suppressed. I've got 2 casualties because of that attempted dynamic entry in just a rough spot. This is a grunt insurgent making a move, and then I've also, looks like, got a guy with a shoulder fired way back here. I'm going to go ahead and hit him right away because I don't want any shoulder fired stuff remaining on the battlefield that could kind of pose a risk to me. If I can find a way to get this freaking thing back there. Ah, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to... These guys are in trouble now, so I'm going to push this way. I wonder if you can get a bang out there. Maybe you can. I don't want to do any more clearance right now. I've got another. Here, you can get a frag, maybe. I'm going to have him crouch down, and then from here, see if I can get a frag to right there. I've got 2 hostages in here. The door is open. I should have prepped it. What I'm going to do is throw this bang now. This is a shit show. This entry cost me a lot. I've only got 1 assaulter over here. There's still lots of dead space. And what's unknown to me is what's in this room still. And who knows? I mean, I could have lost hostages I don't even know about right now. But all these hostages are, I got to keep them safe, so that's tough. That stung. Sorry, hostages. First man's going to attack the unknown. Second man, our center check's kind of already complete here. Should be good. Now what's also unknown is I could be taking a counterattack from this direction. I just don't know. Also, plenty of dead space over here. I'm also going to try to use my DMRs, my snipers over here as best I can to keep this guy alive and then safeguard these hostages. I've still got a barricaded shoe over here. I'm still waiting on this grenade to go off there. Holy sh! And I've got 1 deep that did not get affected by that bang. Okay. I think we cleaned this room. I need to immediately reestablish security. Sounds like I had a bang go off over here. I don't know if it was effective or not. I'm going to re-peek with this grenadier to see if I got lucky. I'm waiting on this frag to go out, and then I've got 2 more barricaded shooters there. I don't quite have an angle on them. I wonder if I'm able to... I'm going to go ahead and put effects there. And again, the only reason I feel comfortable throwing these grenades is because the lethal effect radius is covering bad guys and not hostages. All right, we got to keep these hostages safe while continuously working to get the rest of freaking bathrooms cleared. I'm just going to hold them for now, though. We'll see. Another shooter right here. That's a veteran insurgent. Sniper got him. Okay. I should be able to do some work here with the DMR if I play my cards right. We're going to get creative, and I think what we'll do is I'm going to hit this door with this breach. Pull the sniper over here at the same time while we do it. I'll leave him here. Pull him along to full flank security for these guys. Yeah, that works. I'm going to get this door open with 40 Mike if I can. Hold this angle for my buddy here. These kind of three are my biggest threat. And then this unknown here. I don't know where any more hostages could be. I'm still kind of concerned that I haven't got to this area over here. And I see a veteran insurgent back here. He could very well be guarding hostages that I just don't know about. We'll find out here shortly. We'll go ahead and boot this. Pull security for our buddy over his shoulder. I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. And I don't think I have handhelds. I do have a bang. Okay. I'm going to tie those to the... Okay. We'll see how this goes. I've got... Is this another... I've got another... Man, these freaking guys. I'm going to keep throwing bangs back here just because well... I'm running out of people. This is why I need more people. I don't like this guy over here unaffected by anything. And especially because we saw an RPG back here earlier. And there, it looks like I have one RPG or one guy that I've killed there. But the fact that there's still more and I can't quite see all this dead space, I'm concerned there's hostages back here. It could be wounded because I've chucked some freaking handhelds back there. But I just don't know. All right, we've got the breach open. I'm going to give these guys permission to get in a gunfight here with this guy and see if we can win. He has a shoulder fired. I trust my DMR and my Grenadier over that guy. That's why. These dudes are making a break for it. I'm going to allow... But this is why I opened up this breach, right? To give these guys a shot. And then over here, we're also ready to execute this. So we're going to go B,
Bravo,
freeze it.
Go.
That banger's going out.
Alpha, go.
There's the bang. We interdicted one with fires. I'm also going to give homie here. Nah, he's not going to stand up yet because he's got a gun pointed at him. Banger's off. We'll just center check this room because it's small enough. It's a short room. Open breach here. Open breach front. "48 seconds have elapsed, folks. This guy's dead. That guy isn't. I've potentially got one more up here that I'm still kind of worried about. What I'm going to do, just in case there are hostages up here, is I'm going to keep something. I don't think I have the arm. Yeah. I guess I mean, what can I do? I can throw bangs. That's all I can do. I need to get this guy dead ASAP. We'll do it this way. All right, I'm going to have him hold here because I don't like this threat and this threat both pushing me at the same time. And what we'll do is put a stinger in here. Who's throwing what? Alright, now he's banged. You can stand up. He's not banged anymore. Get back down. Classic freaking barricaded shooter here. Let's bang him again through the threshold. Still don't like the situation back here. Lots of dead space I still got to be concerned about over here. Still some dead space back here. Hostages everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. We'll go ahead and lead into here. Clear. And we'll do something crazy here. And what am I kicking? I don't even know what are you guys trying to kick? All right. Get these guys into cross coverage so we can see down this axis, because remember, that's the avenue of approach we think those guys took. If I can secure this, that might be a route to maneuver. I still don't. This guy's still pinned. He doesn't have an angle. I mean, he's got him dead to rights. Man. Still a mover back there, which I hate. Oh, gosh. I mean, what can you do? Get up. Sprint to there on the double, buddy. No one likes this. I don't like it. One damn bit. There's 2 over there still. You see that? Make that 3. You guys need to tuck straight into here. This is insane. They're everywhere. Everywhere. They are way too close to that hostage, too. Can I get a stinger in here? Come on, heroes. Dude, if you guys seriously can't handle this, I don't. You're in cover. I don't know what to tell you. This is when that 9mm is killing me, you know? Fight for the angle. Where's the angle? Get up. What a gunfight. This is wild. Here's what I am going to do. Kill this guy, please. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to do. I think I got the rest of this dead space cleared out. Those hostages are safe. Last known threats over here. Moving this guy into position to support. Moving these folks into position to support as well. Those hostages are going to have to fend for themselves for a second. Should have brought M4s. Should have brought M4s all day. How are we doing on ammo? 18. Yeah. Raj. Okay, clear. Grenadier boy's gonna run over here at a sprint. Check this, and then kind of pull back and hold that. I think everyone else is still looking kind of okay. Am I in range to start? I don't know. I could like smoke it up back there, but I don't even know if I want to do that. I think I want to reconsolidate up here. Okay. What do we have left? Like, we've thrown so many handhelds. Here's what I can do. We can smoke up kind of this dead space so I can safely move past it. We can smoke up this. And with both of those out, we can go dynamic around this corner with 2. I don't like it, but we can. There it is. I don't have any bangs, so we're just gonna have to do it with guns. I think I'm gonna push long over here. Staying behind the cover. And then from here, push it long like this. That should give us, if we push deep, that'll give us the L all the way back into here. Still have a little bit dead space there, but we'll have to work that separate. And I still won't be like 100%. I like this because I can cover this breach. No one's going to squirt out of there on me. Okay, here we go. That's pretty good. Need y'all to do this quick, though. Do a quick check there. Return to our sprint. Quick check there. And then return to our sprint. That was your cue to handle that.
Alpha, go.
Okay, we know we have one bad guy in here. We know it's clear other than that bad guy. So there's no reason to try to go dynamic in there when I've got the universal key right here. My guys are real close to this, and you know I would never risk a shot this dangerous under more realistic circumstances. I'd reposition, get standoff, and engage. But here, you know, it's door kicker, so we're okay. Okay. That also would have been 100% fratricide. See, I put my guys in a Polish ambush here. There's some concerns with, you know, how we would describe direct fire control measures. You never want to put your guys in a position to have to take a shot at each other, but you know, you don't have to pay for that in this game as much as you would in a tragic way in more realistic circumstances. The last piece of dead space we have to worry about here and here. So let's get it done. We can combat clear this guy, looks like. Glad we saw that guy. There could be more executioners over here, so we're going to get it quick. There it is. Man, hell of a fight. That map is really fun, but it's hard. That was 2 minutes of hard fighting. 3 units lost out of the 8 that I put on the battlefield. Tough price to pay to save 8 hostages' lives, but I'm glad that we went on a first attempt blind look successfully. Let's take a look at this replay from start to finish. A lot going on. Here we go.
Alpha, go. Alpha, go. Alpha, go. Alpha, go.
This level was an absolute blast. It was insanely difficult. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want more door kickers and other tactical games. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can also become a member for as little as 99 cents a month, which will get you access to some sweet perks. I'm Control Pairs, and I play the most immersive tactical shooters and combat sims in the world. This is Door Kickers 2 Task Force North, and I'll see you in the next one.